Anna started playing soccer at the age of 4 with just the youth league. Brandon was always her coach. She loved competition. She was just born determined, consistent, confident. She was always a field player, and around that 6th grade time, the team that she was on actually needed a goalie. And they put Anna in goal because she was tall. Anna became good at goalie and began to realize that it was a very important position on a soccer team.
Ever since she was very young, she just has such a heart for people. She's just been very passionate and emotionally moved by missions. She begged me to take her on a mission trip early on. And so once I felt like she was the right age to go, then we went.
Finally, we got to go to Haiti. It was just like a dream had finally been filled. This is what I've been wanting to do my entire life.
Anna in Haiti was amazing. She gave 110%. She was always with the kids. If the adults were resting or just having some downtime, Anna was not with us. She was always with the orphans, playing and just giving her whole heart to them. We had a great week in Haiti. We felt great the whole time, Anna and I both. We got back to Wilmore around 6. She had dinner, she felt fine. And then around 8 p.m. she started chilling, and at that point I just felt like she was tired. She took a shower and went to bed. Something just told me to check on her. She said she was hurting all over, and she said that she felt like her head was going to explode. I ran downstairs and got a thermometer and took her temperature, and that's when I realized her temperature was 106.8. So I knew as a nurse that is almost incompatible with life, and that we needed to get help.
I was the first-year intern at UK doing my first rotation at the Kentucky Children's Hospital. She was my first case of someone that was very severe and had a very life-threatening illness.
She did have E. coli in 4 strains. We were trying to fluid resuscitate her at this point. Antibiotics had not been started. Fever was still 103 for hours, and we couldn't get it down.
Her blood pressures were very low. Her heart was racing, and she just looked profoundly ill.
I see pictures now, and I'm like, man, that is not me. That's not my face. How do I look that sick? That's not possible.
There was some confusing times and questioning God. You know, God, you called a 14-year-old passionate Christian to go and serve, and she did, and you want to end it like this? You want to end it where she dies? We cried together and just really asked God just to heal her, protect her, rise her up again, and he did.
I was Anna's nurse during the last 3 days, I believe, of her admission into the Kentucky Children's Hospital.
I remember a vivid moment when she came in. It was the last day. She's like, Anna, we can finally take your IV out. And I was like, no, it's gonna hurt so bad. It's gonna be terrible, oh my gosh. And while I was screaming and in so much pain, she took it out. And I was like, it's gonna be terrible. And she was like, Anna, it's out. Finally, we're done. This is we're deconnecting you. Your body is able to go on itself.
When she came home, Abby and I were thrilled. We had a welcome home banner, we put streamers on the porch, we made welcome home signs. I said, kicked E. coli butt or something like that.
She was not released to do any type of sports, soccer, until weeks after she got home. She knew that the team was already in preseason training.
I'm gonna work on my hands today, I'm gonna walk further today, constantly getting back into regular life again.
Right before postseason, the coach, Coach Wright, had told Anna that he was calling her up, basically, to be the starting goalie for West Jessamine for postseason play, and she was ready.
The coaches and my fellow teammates have worked so hard to get to this point. I don't want to let them down and just be the best that I can be.
Get in there, White! Get in there! There you go!
Good save by Rexford. Take another look at that.
And it's just, you know what, Anna Rexford came up huge.
Shot followed up and a goal for the Colts.
This game was dominated by the West Jess goalkeeper, freshman Anna Rexford. She put on a clinic throughout, sends the Colts to its first ever state championship.
Side, it was the West Jessamine squad that won its first ever state title Saturday, beating Lexington Catholic 4-0. The Colts scored first in the 30th minute.
And the most valuable player in the 2016 Girls State Soccer Championship from West Jessamine, number 0, Anna Rexford.
At the end of the game, the most valuable player was announced. It was Anna.
A lot of the job that we had, as her caretakers, were replacing a lot of the things that she lost, such as electrolytes, fluids, energy, and all that kind of stuff. But we never, ever had to replace her determination. And we appreciate that, how strong you were. And it's both of our jobs to take care of each other. So you did so good taking care of yourself, too. You did so good.
There were two journeys. There was a journey of missions and survival and healing. And then the second piece of her journey in 2016 is like God just showing off. Just trust me on this. I've got her. I'm gonna put her in a place where I can be glorified.